There are Formula One races we forget, even if we enjoy them while watching on TV. On the other hand, some races are unforgettable. Some things, good or bad, don't happen often in Formula One, so when they happen, we remember the event and talk about it even decades ago. The 2005 F1 season was a long time ago now. However, we still remember the United States GP held on June 19th. Why? Because it's one of the most controversial ones with only 6 cars participating in the race. In this video, we are going to refresh the memory of those who watched that crazy race and explain what happened to those who didn't see it. Before we proceed, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell icon for more exciting updates. In 2005, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indianapolis, one of the most iconic racetracks in America, was the host of the USGP. In 1998, discussions were initiated by Speedway President Tony George with Formula One, marking the beginning of a 2-year renovation project aimed at bringing the oval course up to the required standards for hosting F1 races. This involved constructing a road course, upgrading the garage areas, and establishing a new facility to accommodate media and other communication needs. On the whole, it appeared to be a promising endeavor. The inaugural US Grand Prix at IMS was held in 2000, attracting an enormous audience of over 200,000 enthusiastic paying spectators. Consequently, it became the most well-attended Grand Prix in F1 history up to that point. 5 years later, the interest has decreased significantly. The 2005 USGP was the 9th race of the championship, and it faced controversy and garnered significant attention due to tire safety issues. Pirelli was not a part of F1 back then. Michelin and Bridgestone were, and teams could choose one company or another. Michelin supplied tires to several teams, including top contenders such as McLaren, Renault, and Williams. Bridgestone's main user was Ferrari, which had a problem adapting to the new rule that stopped the teams from changing the tires during the race, introduced in 2005. Ferrari's struggle helped the teams that used Michelin tires to improve, but then the USGP happened. During Friday practice sessions, a couple of tire failures occurred on the Michelin-equipped cars. It was discovered that the tires were unable to withstand the high-speed banking section of the circuit due to safety concerns. The main issue, as Charlie Whiting explained, revolved around the tire company's approach. They would bring a primary tire option, which was considered the standard choice. Additionally, they were expected to provide a secondary tire option as a backup in case the primary tire was unsuitable. However, the reality was different. The backup tire ended up becoming the preferred choice rather than an alternative. So, asked to bring more tires, Michelin's answer was that they didn't have enough. The teams that used Michelin tires requested a chicane to be installed before the problematic section to reduce speeds. However, discussions between Michelin, the teams, and the governing body, the FIA, failed to reach an agreement. Whiting refused to allow the chicane installation because there was no time to test it. Max Mosley, FIA president at the time, also didn't allow it. If the change was made, FIA could not accept the event as a FIA race. Therefore, it wouldn't be part of the championship. Since Michelin could not provide a safe tire solution in time, the company advised its teams not to race on safety grounds. As a result, only 6 teams, those who were using Bridgestone tires, participated in the race, while the others simply withdrew from the race after the formation lap. There were about 100,000 spectators there, and of course, they were disappointed. Who knows how many of them couldn't see their favorite teams in the race? No wonder they started leaving the grandstand after 10 laps. By the way, the race winner was Michael Schumacher. He dominated the event from start to finish. FIA decided the race result would count toward the championship, even though more than half the teams didn't participate. It was not the first time that Indianapolis disappointed F1 fans. In 2002, an intriguing situation at the finish line happened. Before the race, Michael Schumacher had already secured the World Championship title. Nevertheless, at the end of the race, he attempted to orchestrate a tie with his teammate Rubens Barrichello, creating a dramatic photo finish and celebrating what would have been another Schumacher triumph. However, Barrichello was officially recognized as the winner based on the time charts, allegedly crossing the finish line 0.011 seconds ahead of the competition. Furthermore, the 2003 race witnessed challenging wet-dry conditions, leading to a tire battle between Bridgestone and Michelin no one enjoyed. Then, in 2004, a start line incident resulted in the retirement of 4 cars from the race, accompanied by 2 severe accidents involving Michelin-equipped cars. 2005 was the straw that broke the camel's back. How was it possible to get things completely out of control? Michelin faced criticism for not being able to provide a suitable solution in time for the race. Since the company was not a competitor, it could not be penalized, but it agreed to a compensation package that included tickets at the 2006 event. However, 7 Michelin customer teams, World Motorsport Council found guilty of failing to ensure that they were in possession of suitable tires for the 2005 US Grand Prix and of wrongfully refusing to allow their cars to start the race, having regard to their right to use the pit lane on each lap. The FIA, as the governing body of Formula One, also faced criticism for their handling of the situation. The Indianapolis Motor Speedway and its management were also involved in the decision-making process, but were unable to reach an agreement with Michelin and the teams. Either way, the 2005 USGP is considered one of the worst races in the history of Formula One and contributed a lot to the decreasing popularity of F1 in the USA that rises again in recent years. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to get more exciting Formula One news. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.